Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get going off to school. Good morning. It is June 9th. It is 6:27 in the morning. And wow. It's going to be a pretty easy chill day. Because truthfully, this girl's legs are kind of tired from yesterday.
Oh god, yeah.
Lily is going to be taking the bus, so we're going to take her up to the bus stop. And then later we're going to get her from the bus stop as well. And the reason why is so that way that it allows for flexibility down the road. That let's just say we want to do some more live streaming at the park, we can.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, you and I can. This girl, I don't think she would make it.
And at any point that he gets a job, he doesn't have to worry about trying to figure out Lily's getting back and forth to school.
Exactly. So let's go ahead. Let's get over to the bus stop, and let's just see what today brings. Who knows? Ready?
Yep.
Okay. 12:36 a.m. today, and that was the June 8th video. That is when it finished rendering. On top of that, it didn't finish uploading. I know I started the upload at like 1-ish, I think it was. Like 12:37, I know I started the upload, and then I turned the laptop around after I kept an eye on it for a little bit to get all the metadata pulled in. And I think it was like 1 o'clock when I went to sleep finally. Then she got me back up at what, 5 o'clock? 6?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
You barely got 6 hours.
Let's go get some special edition coffee. Made by a special girl.
Like and subscribe.
It's buttering.
Here we
Don't
go.
that.
Yeah, let's not splatter against the electric cord. But yeah, we're not going to do Keurig
We
right
gotta
now.
get a little coffee station area later. No, I'm making...
I like how, look how short she is and how she's...
I can't actually see, believe it or not. I need my
Really?
step stool, yeah. I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just doing it by the best I can. I'm still short.
I like my girls short.
That's why I always have this.
Short, adorable, sweet. And you know what the best part about her using step stool is?
Now it's
She
tells
can
you.
actually kiss me. That sounds the time of yellow glass.
So are the days of our lives. It's okay. I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
on the tape.
Get back up there. I love you.
Me too.
You're the most amazing girl in the world.
Mm.
And of course, I care about you.
Care about it too.
That's why I'm not making you go back to Epcot tonight. It's also why I didn't make you go to Hollywood Studios after Epcot yesterday.
I know. God, no. I was exhausted.
I couldn't imagine this cute girl going to Hollywood after walking around Epcot.
Mm-mm. Especially being outside in 100-degree weather the whole day.
10 years ago, I could imagine that easily.
Yeah, surprisingly, we were able to do that. Even in our 20s, we could go to multiple parks in that weather.
Yeah, but now we're just...
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I got another feeling that in 10 years, we're barely going to make even a few hours.
Maybe that's why they create these passes for only certain hours of the day on the weekends, too.
Maybe. But after 2 o'clock in the hottest part of the day? Really? Really?
God, this is why she needs the step stool, I just realized. Look.
I know. You only got my head.
Barely.
All right.
It's also the problem of why I do not use the Osmo Pocket 3 when it comes to her. Because really, I can never see her in it.
Nope.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's wait for coffee and some cereal. Alright, here we go. We got our coffee made by Tiff and cereal. We are good to go to start the day. Guys, not gonna lie, this is coffee cup number 2. And it's only $8.41. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those days where it's gonna be a 2-cup, 3-cup day. And we'll talk in a second about it. So, here's the deal. A lot of you know that I don't drink Pepsi, I don't drink Coca-Cola, I don't drink the heavy, syrupy, caffeinated soda pops like that. So instead, I have a caffeine problem where I love to get caffeine. Normally, I would typically do it through black tea, green tea, and lots of coffee as well. I love drinking green tea. Honestly, it's one of the things that just keeps me going, and I love it to death. And black tea as well. But at the same time, I miss the fizziness of the soda pop. But not that heavy concentrated syrup like that's in a lot of Pepsi and Coke or Mountain Dew, which has a lot of vegetable oil, oddly. So that's when I actually started picking up the carbonated water as well. So that's honestly how I get through a lot of days. And so does Tiff. We don't really drink soda really, except for the carbonated water. It's just one of our little things. I don't know. You tell me, have you guys actually cut back on soda, or is it just something you never really picked up on? Go ahead and just put in the comments. So basically, today, we got some household chores that we're going to be taking care of. Tonight, we're doing our Lego live stream. And honestly, I can't wait for that. It's going to be fun. Tiffany's got things she wants to do over in Lil's room. And that's why I'm not interrupting her. So that way she can get it done. And then we can have the night together like that. And now, so coming up soon, getting out there for the live streaming over at the parks. That's going to be a lot of fun. But before I do that, I want to make sure that the bus part is all worked out. Because really, I should be close to home until we make sure that everything is good on that. But right now, it's 8:44, and yes, it's second cup of coffee time. That's a good thing. You've been over here for so long, I honestly thought you were going to do another rearranging.
Oh, I'm cleaning up the mess that I made.
Still?
Yeah, I got the little figurines that I had to pick up, and I just finished her shelving. I cleaned her bed up.
Nice. Yeah, it really looks like an anime shop in here.
And I had to clean up her desk a bit. She's got too much stuff on her desk, so I figured, whatever.
Just saying, at 1.2, she actually had a full-size computer monitor up here, and she never used it. She also has a TV over here.
She never uses it. Unless I force her to use it.
And then she'll
I
put
it on a movie.
Yeah, but then she'll take the 2 iPads, put it onto one of those little TV trays, put it on the bed, watch the iPads while having the movie playing in the background.
I can never get her to watch the TV. I don't know why I have it in here. Alright.
Yeah, but it's also too big for the game area downstairs, so...
I gotta get the super glue because for some odd reason, Sora's leg broke off. Well, his foot.
You broke Sora's foot?
Yeah. I gotta glue it back on with some super glue.
Shame.
Yep.
Alright, my second cup of coffee is almost done.
Okay.
Are you gonna go for number 3?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel like crap after number 2. I know when to stop.
We don't want that cute little heart to explode.
Yeah, really. She must have knocked that over. Now all I have to do is just vacuum her floor and then I'm done.
Okay.
I picked everything
Well,
up.
I'm gonna leave you alone so that we can do it, okay? Just didn't want to bother you too much while you're in the middle of everything.
Yeah, I still have a mess downstairs eventually figure out.
By the way, Legos, are we just gonna put the setup in front of the webcam downstairs and do it?
I wasn't for sure which one you wanted to do. That webcam's kind of far away.
I can do a zoom on it.
Is that gonna go out grainy though?
I don't think so.
It might.
We can figure that out.
Alright.
Love you.
Maybe too. I thought we were just gonna use the phone. It's whichever one works better.
Yeah. So this is the part in the day actually where we went ahead and did a live stream for about a couple hours at a time of the Jurassic Park Evolution 2 game on PS5. And what's cool is that it was streamed directly from the PS5 without any computers at all. And I was only doing chat on the computer. That was awesome.
We need 16 by 20 by 1. They sent 20 by 30 by 1.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, you're gonna have to get a hold of them.
Okay.
I don't know how to fold this back up.
Be careful that you don't break it.
I know. Alright.
Alright. Just write down those numbers and I'll put them in an email to them.
Okay.
But yeah, right now we're doing a live stream of Jurassic Park Evolution 2. Right before the new one comes out.
Oh.
Okay. So it is now
Subscribe.
11:08. We're going to be going ahead and getting ready to get Lil at the bus stop. And honestly, doing that live stream of Jurassic Park Evolution was quite a lot of fun. It really was. Do you remember the SeaWorld Tycoon?
Not really, no.
SeaWorld Tycoon, where you could go ahead and build your own SeaWorld theme park?
Well, I remember
It was on the PC back in the day.
Tycoon, but not SeaWorld Tycoon.
Yeah. We actually had it on the computer. It was over at Arrowhead that we played it.
Oh, okay.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, I guess it was too long. Alright, that's the alarm that we need to get going.
Exactly. And that is why I had to go ahead and end the stream. Otherwise, I would have kept it going because it was fun. We got 18 views. We had 2 likes on the stream. And we did it for an hour and 51 minutes. And honestly, what happened was that I got bored. I went ahead and I figured I didn't have a lot of time to do much. I couldn't really go anywhere. So I fired up the PlayStation, connected it over to our micro family from the Viper's comment. And I was like, you know what? This is cool. Let's find a game that's actually just fun and isn't like a violent game. Well, I was wrong. Because I killed my team twice. I shouldn't have sent them into a Carnotaurus area.
Sounds like real Jurassic Park to me.
Just because you could doesn't mean you should have.
Alright.
We spared all expense.
And yet you still gave it the live action version.
We were cheaping out on the plane.
Alright, we gotta go.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Good, because I need to get up. Because I've been sitting down for 2 hours straight. I do not know how those streamers do it for hours on end of doing these games.
I really shouldn't be.
That's some respect to them for that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
No, it
is.
isn't.
Oh my gosh.
You're asking for trouble.
Let's get going, and when we come back, I'm going to have a little lunch and then play some more and chill. All right, it is now 11:12. Let's go to the bus stop and get Lil. Yes, we're taking car. Come on, cutie.
I got my allergy medicine yesterday. Doing fine at least, though. Thank goodness.
But you know what the best part about doing the online game stream was? Take a guess.
What?
Come on, just take a guess.
Just the relaxation part of it?
No. Come on.
I already gave you a guess.
I'll give you 2 more chances.
Alright,
2 more chances.
Ryan, I can't even think right now.
Alright, you want me to just tell you?
Yes.
I got to go ahead and just leave you alone so you could do what you needed in peace.
Okay. I think I pretty much got everything done.
See, there we go. It was a win-win for both of us.
Still have a little bit of laundry left to do, but I got mostly everything done.
And not to
That's bothering me,
mention,
though.
it was a bit of fun as well. But let's go ahead, let's get Lily, and let's go ahead and relax at home a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because honestly, these legs, they need to go ahead and refresh after yesterday. It was quite a bit we did.
Yeah, it was. That's why I'm exhausted today.
Alright, let's go ahead and see when the bus comes.
Too late.
Well, I thought we were going to get Jurassic Park up here, but I was wrong. Alright, now that we got 11:34 now. And by the way, what the heck is in your book bag? A pile of rocks? Man, that thing is actually a little bit on the heavier side.
I know.
Alright, let's go home. I'm going to eat something for lunch. And then we're going to stream a little bit more for a couple more hours or so. And then we're going to figure out what we're doing for dinner.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I know what I do not want. I don't want chicken nuggets. I do not want hot dogs. I do not want cheeseburgers. I do not want pizza for dinner. I do not want green eggs and ham. I do not want potato hash.
Alright, let's go.
And I don't want anything containing a french fry.
I don't want breakfast either.
And I also don't want anything sugary.
Yeah. Well, this should be fun.
Yeah, it basically leaves
it's
chicken
hot.
and rice. Unless you could think of something else.
Well, we've been saying for the last 3 days that we'd be eating that. We haven't.
That is true.
So I guess we'll have to get that then.
Do we have to or do we want to? See the difference? Like, if we have to, it's because that's the only thing that's there.
No, I
If we
kinda
want
it.
to, it's because we like it and we haven't had it in a while and we enjoy it. So, the question is, do we have to or do we want to? Like, do you have to tolerate me being annoying or do you want to tolerate me being annoying?
I'm not going to answer that.
Exactly. Let's get home, let's have some lunch, and let's go ahead and chill. And then we will go get dinner. Right?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it. So basically what she's going to try to do is to make an Arnold Palmer with a scoop or so of country thyme powder and Publix sweet tea that's already done by the gallon. I don't know how well it's gonna go.
This is going to be interesting. I got the tea, Publix tea. Now we're going to add a scoop of lemonade.
Okay, now say good things come to those who wait.
I think I just made it more sugary. I don't taste anything.
She's not gonna say it, is she?
No.
Darn.
Nope. That didn't work. I just made it more sugary. Darn.
Let me try and see how well she did. I get a very, very, very faint hint of lemon at the very end. But the Publix tea and the sugar concentration from that overpowers the country time. You would have to put in like 3 scoops of country time.
At that point, it's probably not healthy.
Was it healthy to begin with?
Well, yeah. I mean, it had a lot of sugar already, but I don't know how much more sugar you're adding to it. It sank to the bottom.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
So all that remains right now is just
Okay.
sugar powder with a little bit of tea. Alright, it's 12:08. Let's go back over to Jurassic Park. And hopefully we will not endanger the lives of our team anymore. We did spare a lot of expense. Maybe that's why we were so profitable. Because we didn't spend enough on the park. Oops. Yeah, let's just get back into it. Let's hope for the best. Okay, so I learned that I should not work with animals at all. Not in veterinary, not at Animal Kingdom,
Real life.
or on Jurassic Park. I cannot believe I starved my Bronchiosaurus and my Ankylosaurus died of thirst.
Didn't your real fish in real life kind of go from lack of oxygen too?
Shut up. Yes.
You really suck with animals.
Yeah, but at the same time, it could have been her fault too that we had a cat die under our bed overnight.
Yeah, I don't want to bring that up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. It could have been sick from
I think it
the
was
shelter
sick.
that we bought it from.
We got it from the shelter.
Way back in the day, way on 545, where there's a church now and stuff, and Independence Parkway. There used to be an animal shelter around that area, but then it closed down.
Yeah, we've got 2 kittens and...
One we gave to your sister,
Yeah. giving
and one we gave to a former friend of ours. And God only knows what happened to them.
No, well, no, I'm talking about the kitten that passed away in our room.
Oh no, we took the deceased animal back, and that's when they gave us another one, remember? And that's how we got the second one.
Oh. No, we didn't get a second one. We didn't
Yeah.
bother. No.
No?
No, we actually did not bother with
Are
the
you
second one.
sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
So then we got 2 the first time.
Yeah, we did. And they were from
Okay.
the same litter.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this was like 20 some odd years ago.
Yeah.
You try to remember what you had for dinner 20 some odd years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember
reason-
how many cats we had.
Yeah, the poor kitten didn't even make it overnight. I knew that something was wrong with it when I brought it home. I had it outside in the little, like the, what do you call it, screen-in porch. And we let it just spend the day there, cuddled up in a little bed thing. I tried to get it to eat and drink, and I knew something was wrong, and I was trying to call people, but it was too late by the time nighttime came around.
Alright. Now that we're off of the bad part
Yeah, you
of
had
today.
to bring that up, didn't you?
Yes. Jurassic Park Evolution 2 brought it up.
Yeah, okay.
I felt so bad when my Bronchiosaurus died.
I'm sure you did.
Alright. We need to go ahead and we need to become carnivores ourselves. Like our Carnosaurus that also beat itself into the head, into the fence, escaped, and then swallowed phones.
Swallow phones.
Yeah, it actually swallowed a phone, and if you went up to your dinosaur, it would start ringing the ringtone.
Is it the Nokia one?
Almost.
Oh, I can't play the original
No.
song. Oh, that's
But what
sad.
really sucks is, hold on, is that my initial recruiters, my scientists that I had, weren't skilled enough to remote the darn phone. So yes,
Okay.
they were screwed. I felt bad.
I'm sure the dino would have just pooped it right out. It's not a big deal.
Well, it said you need to get them to surgery, but I couldn't.
I don't get it. Well, I guess it does have a lithium battery in it.
See? Anyway, now we gotta go over to Publix. We gotta get dinner. And then we gotta make it. What are we making?
Don't know.
Let's go figure it out.
I don't feel very great anyway today, so. Yeah.
Hot Pockets for everybody.
No.
Let's get going. Let's go have a good night and let's see what we're going to get for dinner. Before we get going, I do want to go ahead and do this tonight. But we're going to see how Tiff feels before we commit to it by opening the box tonight. Because like once you start opening the bags, yeah, that's when things can get a little messy. So let's go ahead and maybe we'll put that off until Tiffany is feeling better. We'll see. Let's get her some real food. And we'll see how that goes. 2:58. Let's go get dinner. Now let's see what we can find. It looks like it's about to start storming. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Alright, let's go in the Publix. And yes, it is raining and let's get dinner. It's a nice rain though. Not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do the lemon and herb ricotta, pasta sauce, and we'll do chicken mozzarella tortellini with it. Alright, let's go ahead and do New York breadsticks to go with it. That is one big chunk of ice. You know what? I'm willing to try Tillamook's ice cream. I haven't done that one before, and it's actually from Oregon, right where Tiffany's family is at. I love you.
Love you too.
I'm sorry you're feeling like crap.
I don't know what got to.
But you know what? At least I got to stay home with you and watch over you a bit. And even when I was doing that live stream, this cute, adorable girl was over here on the floor.
Yeah, I didn't want to be laying on the bed while you were live streaming. So I just laid on the floor.
What? Hey dude, did you know that there's a cute girl behind you on your live stream? Yeah, I'm married to her for over 20 years. And been with her for over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's super adorable. I love you. So, can I open my own Jurassic Park?
No.
Darn. What am I better at, Call of Duty or Jurassic Park?
Call of Duty, apparently.
Okay.
You keep practicing, though.
Yay! She believes in me.
Well, it's not real, so.
It's just a real waste of time.
Yes.
At least your Sims will grow up to have grandkids. Yeah, actually, I used to be in The Sims quite a bit, but you know what the problem with Sims is? When they started making you pay for your real world money for your Sims clothing.
That's ridiculous.
If I'm gonna buy a $20 shirt, it's gonna be for this girl here, not for a Sims character of her.
That's expensive.
Alright, it is 6:35. It is time to end the day. And what did we learn today? We learned that I suck at taking care of virtual animals. Then again, I think I could have told myself that from when I was like in my teenage years with Tamagotchis. The original little black and white little ones.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about those two.
Yeah. Mine also unalived. I also had one of those little newborn things in the child class I had to take. And I had neglect on it because I fell asleep and I didn't wake up through the crying. She can believe that 100%.
Yeah.
But guys, it was fun. It was pretty cool. And we got to try something different today. And honestly, I liked it. If you guys have like any other PlayStation games that you want to suggest, let me know, because like there's a whole bunch that are like free as well that we can try. And maybe we'll do like a different day where can a newbie play COD as good as someone else? And we'll get Tiffany to try Call of Duty. Who knows? She's over there right now just going, oh, please don't, please don't, please don't. But tomorrow, the race will be on at some point. And we will see if Tiffany is good at sim racing or not. Until then, have a good night. Thank you so much for being with. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
But I know we won't get